Lolo Cat was planning to catch a giant lobster with the tiny people. They sat together and carefully made a detailed capture plan. The tiny people quietly approached the lobster with ropes. In the end, they successfully tied up the giant lobster. Lolo Cat took charge and directed the tiny people to surround and capture the giant lobster. They worked closely together and, after some struggles, finally caught the giant lobster. In the end, Lolo Cat personally tied it up tightly. Lolo Cat led everyone to bring the giant lobster back to the town. The tiny people worked together in perfect harmony, each doing their part and completing their tasks with great teamwork. Lolo Cat and the tiny people brought the giant lobster to be cooked. In the end, everyone sat together and happily shared the wonderful meal. Lolo Cat set out on a sea adventure to catch Chinese mint crabs. Together with the tiny people, he sailed away on a boat. They set traps along the beach and patiently waited. In the end, they successfully caught a giant Chinese mint crab. The tiny people were joyfully celebrating their successful crab catch. Under Lolo Cat's guidance, they carefully tied up the giant Chinese mint crab. They loaded the crab onto the boat and began their journey back to the town. The tiny people washed the giant crab and brought it to the kitchen. A delicious aroma filled the air. Lolo Cat and the tiny people gathered to enjoy the crab feast together. Thanks for watching.